The woman discovered every time her best friend came over to the house, her daughter would be extremely happy, and even her husband would seem unusually enthusiastic, as if they were the real family. But even though she sensed something was wrong, the woman didn't take it to heart. She even purposely let her husband accompany her best friend to try on clothes in the bedroom. The reason she did this was because the woman had long discovered the dirty affair between her husband and her best friend. Even the daughter she raised was actually an illegitimate child of her husband and her best friend. The two of them did this to ensure the girl could grow up and inherit the woman's fortune. The best friend thought she had covered everything flawlessly, unaware that the woman already knew the truth and had carefully crafted a thorough plan for revenge. In the time that followed, the woman kept up her act, showing great care for the daughter and even turning a blind eye to the flirtatious behavior between her husband and best friend. Her purpose was to wait for them to fall into her trap. 10 years flew by. By then, under the excessive doting of her best friend, the girl had become a delinquent teenager, even ranking last in her class academically. The best friend, seeing the report card, became worried for the girl, but when thinking about the girl inheriting the woman's billions in the future, she asked the woman what to do. Unexpectedly, the woman proposed sending the girl abroad for her studies, so she could return and take over the company. The three of them were overjoyed at the news, already dreaming about their bright future. Since the girl went abroad to study, the best friend never visited the house again, and even the husband often returned home very late. However, the woman, knowing everything, did not question them much, because to destroy someone, you must first let them become arrogant. Thus, everything progressed according to the woman's plan. Soon, the girl returned from studying abroad. The three of them went together to the airport to greet her. At that moment, the best friend, seeing the girl after so many years, became so emotional that she almost exposed herself. She actually urged the girl to call her mom in front of the woman. Hearing this, the girl awkwardly walked away. She came up to the woman and asked when she would take over the company. Little did she know, the woman had already held a press conference, waiting for the girl to attend upon her return. At the press conference, the woman publicly announced that the girl would succeed her as the CEO of the corporation, and that all her assets would be transferred to the girl's name. The three were ecstatic upon hearing this, especially the husband and best friend, who could barely contain their excitement at the sight of billions in assets. While everyone envied the seemingly strong bond between the woman and her daughter, the best friend suddenly stepped forward, pulled out a paternity test report, and revealed that the girl was actually her daughter. She openly confessed the truth from years ago. It turned out she and the man had been in love long ago, and to spare her the pain of childbirth, the man had deliberately let the woman bear their child. Now, she intended to reclaim her daughter. The crowd was shocked by this revelation, and many sympathized with the woman, believing the best friend to be a gold digger blinded by vanity. The man quickly stepped up to defend the best friend, even announcing in front of everyone that he would divorce the woman. The woman, however, didn't seem to care, and simply asked the girl for her opinion. Unexpectedly, the girl coldly chose to abandon the woman, insisting the woman divorce the man and promising to send her $500 per month for living expenses. At that moment, a man couldn't bear to watch any longer and offered to help the woman sue to get her assets back. But the woman ignored him and without hesitation signed the divorce papers. She even handed over her family heirloom to them. Everyone thought she had gone crazy, believing she had lost her mind. The best friend and the other two immediately began mocking the woman, saying she was not only foolish and rich, but also a complete loser. But what they didn't know was that everything had been the woman's setup. While the woman stayed silent, a reporter suddenly stepped forward and asked the woman if this was all part of her plan. The woman didn't answer, and without saying a word, turned and left. It wasn't until after she left that the man realized something was wrong. All three finally understood that this could very well be the woman's scheme, so they decided to follow her to check things out. But when they arrived at the woman's home, they were shocked. They hadn't expected that the once famous CEO would end up in such a miserable state. Seeing the woman's miserable situation, they felt relieved. But no matter how much they tried to provoke her, she showed no reaction at all. This made the man furious. because at the earlier press conference, everything they had done had caused the company's stock price to crash. Thus, he blamed all of it on the woman. Unexpectedly, at that moment, the girl said she was about to marry the richest man. Then, the company's crisis would be resolved. The other two were overjoyed after hearing this. After mocking the woman again, the three of them left. The girl's wedding took place as scheduled. When the best friend saw the woman appear at the wedding, she angrily stepped forward to stop her, thinking the woman was trying to cling to the rich and powerful. But the woman said she had an invitation. However, the girl didn't believe her, saying she had never invited her. Seeing the three insult her like this, the woman had no choice but to show her invitation. She stated that it was the richest man who had invited her. The girl was shocked to see that the invitation was indeed real. The best friend, seeing this, accused the woman of stealing the invitation. She told the security guards to throw the woman out. Luckily, the richest man arrived just in time. Everyone thought the woman was finished, but the richest man actually called the woman Mom in front of everyone.